Let me just close that door. 1 second. Oh man, what a day! What a day! How does a day get ruined? Such a nice day get ruined in such a short amount of time. Absolutely horrible, horrible, man. I'm absolutely fuming at the minute. I'm absolutely gutted. So we're having an absolutely beautiful day, and now it's completely ruined. I don't know. I just don't know. Um, Laura, someone just wrote my car off. Someone just smashed into my car and just wrote my car off. Um, so I'm just. Walaikum salam, Noor Ali. Let me just get this on the big screen so I know. I can't. I'm not even sure what I'm doing at the minute. Um, I've been stood out in the cold for the last couple of hours, so I'm freezing a little bit. Um, a little bit freezing, a little bit cold, just a little, and a lot annoyed, a lot, very, 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 very not happy at the moment. Um, Hi Sky, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Alex, I think they'll pop in. I don't know if they will pop in. Yeah, they should pop in soon, I think. So yeah, I mean, my car was parked up outside my house, and someone's just come flying round the bend, and he's come round at such a speed. He's just smashed straight into my car, and he's smashed the front wing, the bumper, the front axle. He's cracked my wheel. So quite a little bit upset at the minute, guys. So, and I'm cold. Isham Waynes, walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm lucky that I wasn't in the car. Uh, I'm quite lucky that I wasn't in the car. So that's a positive. So, but the problem is, when this sort of thing happens, is you're just left with that sort without a car. You're left without mobility. I mean that. Um, so that's my. I've had that car adapted. You see, so I've got some hand controls on it. Um, I've I've yeah, I had to fit hand controls to that car. Um, so I don't have to use my legs when I'm driving. So it's just a lot of hassle, getting another car, getting the hand controls fitted again, getting the adaptations put on again, because it's a specially adapted car, you see. Actually, someone just ripped my car off. Basically my car's parked up outside my house, and someone just came round and smashed into the car. And it's just annoying, Is and the thing is, I saw the guy outside. I looked out my window as soon as the crack bang happened. I heard the bang, looked out my window, and I saw the guy. The guy looked up at the house. He made eye contact with me. I ran out the house. By the time I got down, he'd driven off. So, and he's driven off in a car that's completely wrecked. Um, so my neighbour's got it got the whole accident on CCTV, and another neighbour's got it on. Came out and she saw him, drive away. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating and it's annoying. And claim compo for whiplash. I wasn't in the car, so I'm not doing that. It's just I'm left without a car for until the insurance decide to pick it up and start, fixing things up. Causes me problems because, um, yeah, Les. I mean, I'm happy that we weren't in the car. It's lucky. It's the most important thing that no one was hurt, which is the main thing. I didn't, Pam. I didn't get the registration on camera, but one of my neighbours, she actually saw the registration. She saw the car. I mean, we've looked up the car details. we looked up the car details. It's taxed, but the MOT's expired, so that's not a good thing. Bet he'd been drink. He'd been doing something because at the speed he came round that corner. I mean, it's a blind bend, so it's almost like a 90-degree bend I live on. So he's come down. He's come down and he's hit it. Um, he's hit. He's just drove straight into it. Um, if you need a little auto, Z, that's really kind of you. Thank you very much. But the thing is, I drive an adapted car, so my car's because of my back problems and stuff, because of the strength of my legs. To be For me to drive, I drive a car that's got hand control. So I drive rather than with my feet, I drive with my hands. Did you tell your insurance that you had that you'd adapted? It's all Frank. It's all always above board. That it's an adapted car. Those kind of adaptations don't really. I don't think they make a big difference because they're mobility adaptations, and they're not like kitting up type of adaptations. So they don't affect your premium or anything like that. Or and the hand controls, so it's not like a modification type of adaptation. So I'm normally all right with that. But it's frustrating, man. It's really frustrating, when that happens because we're having such an amazing day. It's such a really nice day today. I mean, it's my eldest turns 10 in a few days. So I cooked him a nice roast dinner. We were having a little little get together for him. Uh, Me, my kids, my wife, my mum. We were all just having a little, just making him have a nice day. And then this has gone and happened, and just it just feels like and I can't get it. Well, was you not? This was not your week. We've got I know if you got the feeling back in your foot. Isabel, it's not. I mean, it's not 100%. It's not 100%. It's sort of weird sensations at the moment. Um, a similar thing happened to me when where a nicked car shunted me. We all got out. I asked if they were okay, and they did likewise. Then they were like, "Brother, we have to go. We have to do one 5-0 coming." So they crashed into you and then just drove off. Brilliant. How did you get that sorted? Valerie, I know it will be fine. I mean, it's just a pain in the backside, isn't it? It's just a pain more than anything else. Um, not the best, Rabbi. It's not the Walaikum Assalam wa rahmatullah. It's not the best start to the next to the new year, but I mean, it could have been worse. I'm just At the moment, I'm just a little bit cold and a little bit annoyed more than anything else. So that's all it is. So you guys are just gonna hear me whinging, um, but I hope that's okay. Um, did they pay you before they left? David Carlisle, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in, guys. Thanks everyone for coming in, and I hope you're all well. And I'm sorry if I'm a little bit out. Well, not my usual self. I just read about your car. It's awful. Someone did that to my mum's car. We were sat in the house and just heard a bang. See, Becky, that's what happened. I mean, I was upstairs in my bedroom, heard a crash, looked out the window. The guy had spun his car. He smashed into my car, and his car spun round, and his back end was in my neighbour's drive. So the guy looked up at me, and he made eye contact with me. I looked out the window. He made eye contact with me, and I ran out of the house in my slippers, and by the time I got out, he drove off. Most of the call outs we went to vehicles hitting parked cars. They ran off as they wrote off both cars. The boys in blue did their rounds. Did they catch them? Because I phoned the police. I've told the police this is what's happened. So I spoke to the police, told them that this the incident. This is what's happened. How it's all happened. Um, they've taken all the details. They've given me a crime reference number and said we'll be in contact in a few days. So that's good. So in a few days' time, they'll get back in touch with me. Uh, but it's everything that's going on, that all the cuts that they've had, all the COVID that's going on, and not everything everywhere that they're being pulled, that they've just got no time to deal with anything. Uh, Actually, I am. Um, Lisa, everyone is okay. We're okay. I mean, no one was in the car. I mean, I'm annoyed. I'm stressed, and I'm just a little bit. Well, I'm very cold. Well, I was very cold when I came in because from 6 o'clock till about 10 minutes before this live, I was stood outside. Most of that time was me in my slippers. Do you feel like doing something else instead of this? Um, the thing is, if I didn't do this, I'd just sit and it's good to get it off my chest. Otherwise, I'd just sit and just let it build up inside me. A lad I work with had his badly damaged car the same way just as before Christmas. A new driver, he didn't claim for it. See that, Frank? That's the thing I'm worried about, because whether if it's a hit and run, or if it's whether it's a fault claim or a non-fault claim, they always put your premium up. Whether it's your so that's the thing that's worrying me more. I mean, I pay a fortune for my car anyway. For the insurance. Um, I'm not a young driver. I've been driving nearly 20 years, but I still pay a fortune for my insurance. So I just can't afford it to go even higher. The police didn't catch anyone. Well, maybe it's time you got the old classic Jag. The thing is, Zaman, I can't get into one of those cars. I need a high car. A car with a high seating position. Um, I can't get into I struggle getting into just a normal car. Normal saloon. I'll struggle unless it's something like like a SUV or a 7-seater type car. I'll struggle getting into it because of my flexibility and stuff. Um, I don't talk about it a lot, and I don't show it a lot because I don't want it to be made an issue of. But that's one of the things that that causes me restriction. The police will deal with it with this. Don't worry, Isabel. They will. They'll just take ages. I hope you aren't stuck with a car for too. But Leslie, that's what I'm worried about. School starts on I think it's on Tuesday. It starts on the 5th. So the kids go back to school on the 5th, and it's just getting them to school in the morning, getting to work in the morning. These kind of things. It just makes things more worse than it has to be. Let me just put this on silent. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry you're stressed, but glad everyone. Thanks, Lisa. Finally start a project here today for the cleaning. Hendrik, thanks for coming in. That's awesome to hear that you've started a project, and I got your email about what you're doing. That's really good. Really good. And you can run at us. That's what we. Laura, I appreciate it. Um, they usually they're usually drunk. They never found them. It gets sorted on your car insurance, but it's not nice for someone who looked you in the. See, that's what happened, Becky. He made eye contact with me. I saw him face to face, because as soon as it happened, I looked straight out my window. I was sat on my bed. I jumped up, looked out the window, and he made eye contact with me. I saw, and that's the thing that's frustrating. um, CW, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. Okay. I thought you needed an old Alf Stewart Range Rover. Who's Alf Stewart? Um, Karim. I mean, thanks for Jazakallah. Um, I started some chili seeds off after watching your tea soaking video. David, nice one. Did you do the tea soaking technique, or did you try? Did you do something else? Uh, CW, yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm just a little bit annoyed and a little bit frustrated. Someone just smashed into my car while it was parked up outside my house. It looks like a write-off. Um, the front wing has been pushed back, so it's basically there's no gap between the front wing and the driver door anymore. The lights are smashed. The bumper's gone. The wheel looks bent, so it does look like a bit of a write-off. Um, Uh, Iwan Roberts for praying for you. Thank you very much. Yeah, did the tea soaking from your video, David. Brilliant. I want to see how you get on. I really want some feedback on the results here. Um, uh, don't worry. Just thank God you weren't in the car. The only material things can be replaced. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's just frustrating, isn't it? It's just frustrating. Caroline Gray, thanks very much for coming in. Robert the Kilted Gardener, thanks very much for coming in. Alpha's a character from Home and Away. It was Donald Fisher's mate. Was he the guy who owned the shop? On the land, was debris from the neighbour once piled up a shipload of biomass. They did want to burn it. Did they burn it in the end, Frank? Henrik, fasting and prayer solves all my problems. Sophia, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Thanks very much for coming in. Andrew Guntrip, what's happened? Um, Islamic Gems, sorry, just arrived. Who had a car crash? So someone smashed into my car. My car was parked up outside my house. They smashed into it. Looks like it's going to be a write-off. Just frustrating. You know, he smashed into my car, spun his car around. His back end, it was like a perfect parking into my neighbour's drive, because his car spun all the way around, parked perfectly in my neighbour's drive, and he was trying to pull out of my neighbour's drive. That's when I looked at him. You know, he looked at me and I looked at him, made eye contact, and then the guy just drove off. I'll keep you posted on the progress. They're sitting on top of my combi boiler. Used a mix of multi-purpose compost on my own worm compost. David, I think they'll be all right. You know, I think they'll do well. I think they'll do well like that. Look at it this way, Allah want you to have a new car. You're allowed to be annoyed. You have to be inconvenienced for a while waiting for a new car to get it fixed and pay out, buy a new one. No, Becky, we don't have a second car. I mean, I'm not able to drive other cars. I have to drive my specific car. So I don't. My insurance don't cover me to drive other cars because of the way I have to have special adaptations to be able to drive in the first place. So Pamela Kapoor, sorry to hear about your accident. Someone had put petrol onto your car and lit it. Someone had put petrol on our car and lit the car. Wow. Now that puts things into perspective. Why that? Whoa, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really that you just shocked me there. I hope you guys. I hope you guys aren't under any other threat or anything like that, and you're gonna be good, and it's gonna be fine. No worry. No way. Explain to use it by showing there is still moisture under. Henrik, it's good that you've shown them how to use that, and hopefully, they'll put that biomass to some use and make some compost out of it and turn that into a good thriving piece of land. Uh, yeah, Islamic Gems. Yeah, some my neighbours got the CCTV, but they didn't get the registration because it's night time and the glare. It didn't pick the registration up. But one of my other neighbours, she came out of the house as soon as she heard the accident. Heard the crash, and she saw the guy trying to drive off. she saw the guy driving off and got the registration number, so she's given us the registration number. So do you know when they look you in the eye? Oh, come on, say hello to everyone.
We did my birthday party today. My birthday isn't until 5 days. Birthday on Thursday.
Okay. So can I
got a calendar and a marble
can you get me some
cycle.
water?
Oh, I missed it.
You haven't missed it. You're still on. Can you go get me some water? So we're getting the Great Invasion now.
Oh, I missed it.
You haven't missed anything, mate. Come on.
Hello,
everyone. So Dave, come on.
Hello.
Dave, come on. They want to talk to you, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's okay. I can help.
I'll put that back.
Yeah, eat them.
Okay, put that back. Dave, put that back. So everyone's coming in. There'll be court fella. They've got the plate. Police can track the vehicle and then the damage. Close that door. The thing is, mate. They said they're not going to be in touch for the next 3 or 4 days. They'll take 3 or 4 days to get in touch. Now, in 3 or 4 days, they can get that car to a garage, get it repaired. All sorts of stuff.
Wait, can I tell them about something?
So.
Can I tell them something?
Yeah, you can tell them. So show them your t-shirts. Look.
It says Khadija, and at the back, wait. Yeah, it says 8, because I'm 8 years old. Zaki didn't get to have a 3 on his bag because
Okay.
Zaki didn't get to have a 3 on his back because that was a mistake.
Yeah, so we got them all.
150-page Marvel encyclopedia.
Show them your Marvel encyclopedia. So this is what Dave got for his birthday. A Marvel.
450 page.
150 page.
400.
450 page. Marvel encyclopedia. Now that is amazing, isn't it?
What's an encyclopedia?
They won't. Don't worry. It took 2 days to get sorted.
What's an encyclopedia?
Say Assalamu alaikum to Noor Ali.
Assalamu alaikum, Noor Ali. Who's Noor Ali? I also
He's from
got
New
a
York.
calendar. His birthday's on the 7th, not 8th.
His birthday, yeah.
I got a calendar. What's an encyclopedia?
And you got a calendar.
What's an encyclopedia?
Encyclopedia is like a dictionary, but with lots of information, lots of.
No. I have a dictionary.
Right, what? Tony, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Tony.
An encyclopedia is Google in book form. There you
But
go.
yeah, you just have an Avengers Google in a book form.
So Ashley's saying he wants one. Tony, it's been a mad day today. What's the matter with you? What's the matter?
What did she do?
My feet are just here.
It's been a mad day today. We've gone from really.
Calm down.
I got all the damn Wimpy Kid books to...
Alright guys, calm down.
Sit back. So he's got all the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books. You want to show me the books? So how many books have you got?
10. No, 8.
So
But 8.
it's gone from a really nice day to a really horrible day. So Tony, someone just wrote my car off.
I got the original one. The car. Someone came and smashed the car, and there were broken glass under the car. Dad, but I saw the windows wasn't broken.
Dad,
You speak with a proper Leeds accent, you know that. Car. She's from Leeds. We're from Sheffield.
You from Sheffield.
But you're a proper Leeds accent.
This guy got an American accent.
Tony,
Can I show them my...
yeah, come on, bring it forward. I'm joking with you, sweetheart. Come on,
I know, I just lying down so that I can show stuff.
come on, let me show you stuff. So these are all his books that he's got.
They almost up to the top of my birthday.
So go on.
I have things.
Hey? Careful. You don't throw the camera.
Put it gently.
Ow, my foot! I did that with you with a bunch of pillows. Oh, but you move! Ow!
That's different. The pillow
So there you go. Just careful. So she had a proper. She's got a proper Yorkshire accent. Love it. See,
What does that mean?
see, I've got a Sheffield accent, so it's a bit.
What a
Okay, come here. Come here. Why your hair look good?
Because I rubbed it. Because I rubbed
Oi!
the balloon on my hair. Every time I put the balloon over my hair, my hair started going up in straight lines.
So, Lynn, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. So, British Bengali, that's perfect. You can go around there and get them yourself. When gritting at 3 p.m. today, snow falling. Terry was
Dad, I need to.
Oh, go on. Do you want to show them what you got? Your robot dog.
You mean dog bed? No, it's Bobo dog.
Why?
I got the original one.
So,
Can I show them my
Dean,
book?
we've had loads of snow today.
I really sit
It's
down.
like it's black ice everywhere.
Dad, tell them me sit there so I can show them
Well,
all my books.
you can show them all your books. Come on.
I want to sit down.
Come on. Guys, if you're at your plot,
What's a plot?
if you can get some snow and put it inside, the snow's really good. It's full of loads and loads of minerals. So if you want to, it's a good way of remineralizing your ground actually. Snow.
Dad, what's slush?
Slush is melted snow, so it's like ice, but
Melty ice.
it's water.
You know, like slushies.
Yeah.
What are slushies made
If
of?
you have
Ice.
snow, have you taken them sledging? We haven't got that much snow. It's not settling yet, Laura. But we are gonna.
Okay.
The other day, do you know what it was? The whole garden got loads of frost. We didn't have snow, but we had loads of frost. And the snow from the day before was there, so it was about half an inch. So we went in the garden and had a little sledge, didn't we? We had a little push.
Yeah.
We had a little push about on the ground, didn't we? Ow.
Yeah, that's my name.
Go get a battery from the drawer.
Let's show them the alarm clock.
Okay. Kenneth, the famous Kentucky
That's
farmer.
my alarm clock. Look at the alarm clock.
Dave's got a nice alarm clock as
I
well.
made him wake up. I'm gonna make him wake up at 8. 7. 8. Okay, fine.
Can you get the
Can't stay
Just a
around, but I'll
minute.
catch you on.
We're
Facebook
showing
and
them
all
my
that.
books.
Robert, you take care, mate, and I'll see you soon. Yes, come and show them. Sit down.
I just need Amma to.
Yeah, I need you to sit down.
Doggy.
Come forward.
I
There's
need
lots of space. Come
I
on.
just-
Get
Can you just-
No, I need you to calm down.
I want to do buy
your
this
arm
alarm
down.
clock.
Get your arm down.
Wait, Dad, can you show them the original book? Here's the normal diary one kid.
So bring all your books here.
All begins.
So it is a nice.
Roderick Rose, the one with the evil big brother.
We had ice cream. I turned the corner on my
The
mobility
last
scooter.
row, the one where Greg shapes up.
Actually, we were all right.
Which one's big or small? Yeah. The one.
Surprise the little ones.
The dog
Fits on his
day.
little
Dog. How many?
See, they all got matching Avengers t-shirts today.
Dog days. And the
Come on,
one with the awful summer holiday.
That's one good thing about
Lovely
these kids.
Trill.
I mean, it's something that I was never into as a
With the
kid.
ugly tree.
So it's something that I was never into as a kid. I was never into
Cabin
reading as a
fever.
kid.
The one
And
with the crazy
but-
snowstorm.
I'm really happy that these guys, really into reading. Plants versus Zombies in Minecraft. No, I don't have TikTok. I don't.
Third wheel.
I don't
One
get
where
the point
Greg
of it.
gets a date.
I really don't get the point of TikTok at all.
You just do a bunch of dances and how to draw and
So
pictures.
I might be showing my age, but I just don't get the point of it. I
Hard
don't
luck.
really
The
like
one
it.
where Greg needs a new friend. It's not yellow. It's light green.
So I was in Guyana when the snowstorm hit New York. Oh, you're lucky.
You're in New York. Cool.
Yeah. So we got people all the way from New York over here. We've got someone from Kentucky.
Who's Kentucky? Kentucky. It's Kentucky. Who's Kentucky?
They're mine. I need those back, buddy. No, you need to get them off your eyes. They'll be bad for your eyes.
I closed my eyes and put them on and pretended I was sleeping and I put my pajamas on. Yeah, these are my PS4 slippers.
So you got PS4 slippers. How cool is that?
Right, yeah.
Uh,
Lego. What? I got
Okay,
a giant
so
box of
it's
Lego.
got
Look,
good stuff on the gardening stuff. Is it? It might do, Dean. It might do. It might be doing well.
You
I
play
just
PS4 if you're
really,
asking.
do you know, I look
I
at it.
play
And
at
I
my
think,
cousin's
oh,
house.
no,
Not
I'm not
yet.
doing it. I'm not doing it.
Now tell them. I play
So I've
PS4
got-
at my cousin's house.
Because I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook.
I have a giant Lego box filled with Lego bags.
It's just too much. It's just too much. Tony, that's what a day full of just non-stop sugar, right? Listen to this, right? We got them. So my wife made them this hamper of chocolates and sweets and stuff, right? And what they've done is they've
Don't tell them!
it's got to be told. They've come up. Cool it to you. So,
Whoa.
Zaki, if you're gonna do that, mate, you're gonna
He
go.
got them, emptied all the packets, and he said,
You were involved as well. So don't try.
I didn't do it. I was downstairs trying to get a bowl.
Yes. Where's my turkey gone?
No, I'm just going to buy it and get a bowl and get somewhere.
So look how it's all he now. Yeah, Miss. Yeah, they were all at it. They had look, cheeky monkey.
What's hamper?
So yeah, they just took the whole hamper, unwrapped everything. Where's my turkey gone?
I don't know. You just had it.
Just get me a
I
turkey.
think it fell.
No, you just thrown it over there. What are you doing? So he's been a proper little monkey. So that's what happens with a day full of sugar non-stop.
Sugar. You also got cake.
How much cake did you have? Give me that.
I had 2 pieces.
So 2 pieces.
Giant. 2 pieces.
How much fizzy pop did you have?
2 pieces. I didn't have that much. 3 pieces. Wait, did they see robot dog talk? She said the name.
See, Leslie's calling you a little monkey.
He's just speaking. What's gibberish?
So thank everyone must go to bed.
Tell me
Expecting
what
to
to
get
have.
pulled out again. Terry, you take care and stay safe. I hope you're keeping well.
I got a wobbly tooth. Yeah.
You need that tooth coming out actually.
I
Do you want to take that tooth out live on stream?
No!
See, she won't let me go near it. She needs this tooth taken out. And she's not wobbling it enough. It just needs to pop
I'm
out.
twisting it.
You just need to give it a push and it'll come straight out.
Huh.
But we were having a really good day today, weren't we? I put a picture.
Yesterday we had a dodgeball fight. Yeah, you only got me once and you only got everyone else about 5 times.
Laura's asking what the noise is.
Sounds like
Over here.
1,000
Laura,
pounds.
it's robot dog.
It spins around.
It spins around. So I've got to go
I
and
thought you were
finish
of the
picking
police.
moving
Wait,
boxes.
I thought you picked up the
Becky.
police video.
Becky,
This
good luck.
is my other hoodie.
They can't see that thing.
Got
Like
bunch
that.
of revenge.
They've got an. So Becky, you take care and good luck with the move. When is it you move? Don't talk to you. I was up all night last night with a really bad toothache. Sam, no way, man.
Mom,
Have you managed to get an appointment with a dentist?
Other presents, Mom.
So tie some thread around her tooth to the door handle and just close the door and the
I
tooth
know,
will come
that's
out.
what Asha said. She said, He said tie. Press my tooth and pull it out.
Phil.
Wait, you know what Yasin said?
Okay, wait. You shout too loud. Phil, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. Use your indoor voice, man.
He said tie a string to the bullet, put it in a gun,
Yeah.
shoot it. You know, like a Nerf gun. Tie it to the bullet, put it in the gun, shoot it, and then your tooth will come flying out with the bullet.
You haven't got any wobbly teeth. Don't worry about your teeth. Your teeth are fine.
He just walked off the computer.
Not got to call them Monday. Yeah, Sam, get them called, man. Move on Monday, then all the stress will be over. Becky, I hope your move goes alright. I hope everything goes well.
Becky? What do you mean move?
She's moving houses.
Oh.
So good luck with it. And hope it doesn't get too stressful. Elizabeth's saying hello to you. Remember Elizabeth who came to our house with Dean?
Hi, Elizabeth.
You know the one you were playing with? Yes, you remember. Good.
I did that screenshot thingy. That screen yard.
So Phil, do you know you were looking for Phil, do you know you were looking for a seed company, a reliable shut him up.
I can't find my bullets though.
Okay, well, just wait. Phil, you were looking for a reliable seed company in the US. Someone posted a link to the chat for last week, so that might help you. If you go to last week's live stream, just in the comments, there's a link there. I've left it up for you to have a look at. So that might be useful for you.
What's this bio deco pink ball? There.
So what a time to move the new year, new start. We used to do that when we were little.
Wait, what does that say?
Biodegradable.
What's that mean?
It means it breaks down in.
I got a bunch of new Pokemon cards.
So look at all these Pokemon cards. How many have you got now?
Probably like you got lots of energy cards and trainers.
You've got 230 Pokemon cards now.
I only got 45.
I didn't know that.
Huh?
Can you look after your watch? You got a watch.
Can I show them?
So
I got a watch.
It's not her birthday, but she's still got a watch.
Where's your one? Downstairs.
And it came with a little necklace and a little bag to put your watch in when you don't want
Tony
it.
23, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in.
How should I get it?
Go down and get it.
I'm probably going to lose at least 4 teeth.
Wait, who's Sam?
Okay, Paddy.
Sam, do you have one of those mouth guards? Because that's what they gave.
Tell them to go to bed, please.
Okay.
Just a
That's
minute.
what they gave me the last time I was at the dentist. So they gave me a mouth guard, so I hold on to. I basically chew that instead of chewing my teeth. So sleep. It's like a gum shield.
With your hand.
So I have to go to sleep with this mouth guard in to stop me from grinding my teeth.
Paddy. I'm going to check you now. After.
Okay. Go. You need to go, guys. Right, these guys need to get ready for bed. They've had a long day, and otherwise they're going to start getting a bit cranky, aren't you?
He said,
Ah.
He said, yeah, but I destroyed them within a week.
Can you get ready quickly? Go.
How do you destroy them?
He bites through them. Okay, go on. Off you go.
He bites through plastic.
Hey, you getting tired too much. Go on.
Okay.
Sleep.
Christine Carpenter, I follow you all the time. Your family looks great. I hope you had a great New Year. Christine, we're having a great day today. We're having a little party for.
I got 89 cards, not 203.
We're having a little party for Tayyib's birthday. He's going to turn 10. I can't believe. Do you know how fast time's gone? How quickly he's got to 10 years old. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it.
Zaki's watch.
So Zaki got a Minecraft watch.
It's a creeper. I like it.
Can you go get read a and get to bed?
I'm a bear.
Can you
Okay,
get
go get to
ready,
bed.
please?
This was where
So
I got my. Can I just show them? this.
Go on then.
Okay,
So
I need
Christine's all the way from Australia. Nice one. No, you don't need to move it.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna finish
Okay,
this.
go on.
I'm with my hand.
Happy birthday to you. It opens up with a bunch of candy. Happy birthday to you. And the same thing happens here. That was the Pokemon cards.
Right. So that's another one of Dave's presents.
Crazy.
This one needs to go as well. Come on,
Okay.
get ready, baby. Come on.
There you go. It's time for you to go. It's bedtime.
I'll put it for you.
Hope you're all well. So what? Carl, I mean, we were having a good day. We were having. It's this man. This man behind me turns 10 in about a week's time. So we were having a little party for him today, and just probably about 6 o'clock. So a couple of hours ago now, someone crashed into my car and I'm pretty sure it's a write-off. So it's frustrating, man. It's really frustrating. Every time I'm thinking about it, it's just annoying. It's just really, because even if I get the payout for the car and they pay me market value, which they never do, then what?
Dad, what other presents did you get me?
I don't know. My
what
adaptations can't be moved from one car to the next, so I have to get new adaptations fitted to the new car, and those adaptations are yeah.
Already showed them that.
Ray, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. I chewed an onion and kept it by my gum.
Oh, I also got an Avengers coloring.
And within an hour, the pain had gone. Do you ever use clove oil for your pain? Oh, so it's snowing heavy in Leicester. Okay.
Sorry. I'm taking Oh, come on.
Trying to snow in Dorset. It's snowing here, but it's not settling. We've just got ice.
I'll fix it for you.
Tony, I don't know. I don't know because technically because the insurance company insure the car. Now the adaptations are additional things that I've put on, and it's stuff that I've bought and paid for. So it's like, do you know like if your car got stolen and you lost your some possessions in it, I don't know if they reimburse you for it fully. So I don't know. It's just. So what it is, Tony, it's not that kind of upgrade. It's like I've got hand control, so I've got a thing that I use on the steering wheel to drive with. I've got my accelerator and my brake in my hands rather than on my feet. So that's the frustrating thing about it. But whatever, like if my next car's not you just can't. Yeah. What do you think about alfalfa feed pellets as a soil amendment? Phil, they're really good, full of nitrogen, and they have a lot of trace elements in it. Yeah, they're good. I think they're quite good. I'd use them. If you get them for free, I'd use them. If you're having to buy them, then I wouldn't use them because they can be quite expensive. Well, it's money, isn't it? Yeah, Tony. So am I, man. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. No, we've just got ice outside, but no snow. I'm just looking out the window behind me to see what's going on. Juniper Green, Happy New Year. Wish you an abundance and radiance, sending you positive energy. You're amazing. Have a fantastic family. Oh, that's a beautiful message. You know that. That is an absolute. See, Isabel, this is why I wanted to stay on rather than just not just sulk in a corner, because it helps me get things off my chest, and it helps me, have a good old chinwag with you guys, and yeah, it just helps you get things off your chest. It will get sorted. Just don't need that great. It's not. It's the thing is, do you know? Recently, I'm just under a lot. I'm under a lot of stress with family, with work. Um, Everything's just a little bit, and these little things just seem to push it over sometimes. Um, why alfalfa pellets, not just plain alfalfa? It depends on what you can get hold of. So if Phil's only able to get hold of alfalfa pellets, then that's that could be the reason. Um, no, you can go to bed. Go. You're tired. A problem shared is a problem. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Come on, you tired, baby. Come on. I'll go get that one.
It, I mean, I know, no one can fix everything, but it's just easy to. It's just good to just say it. Because I am. Tony, you're right. The thing is, I do bottle things up, and it's horrible to do that because then you just explode sometimes, and it's not a good. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, it's because mental well-being, it affects you physically as well. So stress and things like this, it causes you physical ailments as well. Proof for all human. Please take care of yourself. When things get hard, you are going to the next level. Um, Me and Elizabeth tried to do some allotment planning today. We managed a tea and some chocolate. A little bit of planning happened. Did you get any cake? Because if you had some cake, then that would have been awesome. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. I haven't got any garlic out yet. Would you start? Would you start then to sprout in pots and get them out? My understanding was that you needed to have it sprouted before the cold hit. It's good if the ground isn't frozen. You can still get it in the ground, and you can still plant in the ground. Get it planted into the ground direct. No need to sprout. But if where you are is going to be really cold and the ground's going to be frozen for a while longer, then you can plant them into individual seed cells and keep them get them germinating and growing, and then when the ground's workable, just transfer them into the hole that they're supposed to be in. But that's one of the things you can do if your ground's not workable. But if your ground is workable, then stick to get them straight into the ground. Don't worry about anything else. Uh, yeah. So shared a link to Spring Forest. Actually, help me get over a tough spot. Oh, okay, nice. Um, so Leslie didn't get any cake. I got some cake today. I didn't get any birthday cake, but I got some chocolate gateau, and I like chocolate gateau. Do you know a nice? I think it was a double chocolate gateau or something, with some double cream poured over the top. That cake is nice, and Dean's laughing at me saying, and I got some cake. Of course, I got some cake, man. I need to get sowing. I haven't sown a thing. Not even planted the garlic yet. Tony, how are you feeling at the moment? Then, because that's a question I wanted to ask you. How are things health wise, and how's your family? Uh, Happy birthday! It's not anyone's birthday yet. It's in a couple of days, but we had his little party today, so we had a little party for him. Got him some presents. I mean, he that boy's going through some tough times at the moment. And we're dealing with a few things with him. And as parents, we're finding it, a lot of things with him are quite new. So we're learning. It's a learning curve for us. Um, I've got to go. My bus passengers won't wait any longer. Mike, you take care. Drive safely. Yeah, just be safe. I hope you get home. Yeah, your night goes without any glitches. Sucks time to get my backside into gear, but I've been so busy with work and this vertigo. I think the vertigo is down to being glutened. Kids and teen are good. When you say gluten, is that because of your celiac? man. Next month we have some baby goats on our homestead. Oh, that's awesome. Do you know, I started researching about getting some goats. Now there's a couple of things that's putting me off. It's around having a male, and it's around having, you know, when the females go into season, they just don't, they make a lot of noise, and you're gonna have to get that goat. If you don't keep a male yourself, then you're gonna have to take that female somewhere else to get it sorted out. um, it's just that little bit of running around that's scaring me at the minute. We will clean up tomorrow again as the field was used as a dump. Um, is it basic? Is it a lot of organic matter that you're cleaning, Hendrik, or is it a lot of other stuff as well? Brooklyn Giraffe wishing everyone a very happy, healthy new year. Here's hoping for a better 2021. Absolutely. I mean, mine hasn't gone off to a brilliant start, but what can we say? Um, I just got such a big year planned. I can't afford to take this year over like last year. Um, yeah, yeah. And see, uh, I want to do some things this year. I want to get. I hope this lockdown stuff and all this virus stuff starts calming down a little bit, because I want to get out and about. I want to come out and meet some of you guys. I want to see some people. Um, yeah, I want to see some people. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck in the house all the time. Um, so is Brooklyn Giraffe off? Who's going? Oh, Laura's off. Laura, you take care, and I'll see you next week. Hope you have a good one, and thanks for listening. I went to get my allot. I want to get to my allotment more. You're you're busy though. You know, you're a full time mom. You're working. You've got so much on your plate, and when you're getting out to the plot, awesome. You know, you guys do such an amazing job. And yeah, bring your winter jumpers up north for the summer. Dean, do you guys are you guys near the seaside? Because Newcastle's near the seaside, isn't it? Um, uh, so Southern Fairies, construction stones, asphalt, and lots of plastic completely pulverized by the sun. Okay, so the plastic's no good to you, but some of those lumps of stone, you can use them to make, you know, for infrastructure in the garden. That'll be good. Uh, Jamila Yang, assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for coming in. If I'm just seeing a message saying take care. If you're going, you take care, and I'll see you soon. If you staying, then I hope welcome in. Um, hey, we haven't even got our coats out yet here in Yorkshire. I'm freezing, man. I don't do the cold. I don't do the cold. I struggle in the cold. My body hurts when it comes to the cold. She doesn't won't want it not anymore. That the pubs until so. Dean, we could do that. We could go seaweed collecting. How does the big stuff taste? Oh yeah, that's a question that quite a few people are asking, Dean. Do you know your giant veg? Does it taste like normal veg? Does it taste any different? What's it like? Um, we're a 2 minute drive from the beach. Ah, look at that. Still t-shirt and shorts. Work here and pot. Guys. I'm freezing. Just I don't do cold. I struggle in cold. Yeah. uh, Dean, I'm more than sure Leslie works hard in the house and kids while he's swanning around potting up. There you go. There you go. uh, today, today is 9. I can't do anything. I'm just lying on the seat and stuff because my back was so suffering with the time. Oh man, Isabel, that sounds harsh. Are you on any painkillers or anything at the moment? So here in Malaysia, been hit by third wave COVID-19, but Jamila, that's really bad. How do you know when you say third wave? How what's the spread like in your area where you are? Are you guys isolating? Are you having to are you having any restrictions put on you either as well? Or I do like to be beside the seaside. um, and if we do come up, and where the others around your area, we can get to see them as well. Uh, she gets to a plot often enough when she's not busy. Uh, not been to my plot really since September. Dean, what you just said there, right? They've had they've got someone who's a bit sensible over there, though, aren't they? I bring my jalapeno plants inside the house and put by the window, and it's not doing so good. Check for, is it getting enough light? Even though you're putting it by the window, check that it's not getting a cold draft. Because if it's getting a cold draft, that could do it some damage. Check that it's getting enough light. Make sure, but don't worry as well. Sometimes it will die back. If the plant does start to dry back, and you've not already given it a trim, give it a little trim. Hold fire for a little bit. Give it a little trim later, and then and hopefully it'll perk up. You know, once the days get a little bit longer and the warmth starts getting a little bit more. Get yourself a land here, 1 acre, 99,000 Egyptian pounds, and make a show from here the whole winter. I'm too comfortable here, man. I like it here. I like it in Yorkshire. I'd love some land in Yorkshire. That'd be good. So, Caroline, we're in tier 4 in Scotland. Okay. We're in tier 3, I think. What's everyone's tiers at the moment? Or is everyone shedding some real tears? I know this ain't politics, and I don't want to start a full conversation, but have you heard the rumour that Keir Starmer is riding to... I haven't, but I hope he does. I haven't, but I hope he does.
Bye-bye.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
You're going to go get some sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Good boy. Come on. Come here. Hey. Oh, no, that's not what I said, did I?
No.
I said, yeah, plant one there and then get to bed. Ow. So, Nick's allotment diary. Nick, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. Happy New Year to you as well. Not a problem at all. You already have land in Yorkshire. No, but Dean, when I talk about land, I want some real land. You know, some proper land. You know, imagine having a couple of acres. That'd be amazing, man. Just building immune system. Robert Scott Bell show. Strong and healthy. So Lynn's in tier 4. Leslie's in tier 4. So Lynn's in tier 3. Leslie's in tier 4. Plant moringa and make some works on it. I want some moringa. Andy's in tier 4. We've got Sam in tier 4. We're in tier 3. I know it's not top trumps or anything, but everybody's telling me to take pills, but I'm just mad at myself for not bringing bringing more reasonable with work. See, Isabel, I take a whole cocktail of quite strong painkillers. Some quite strong painkillers. Happy New Year to everyone who haven't said Happy New Year to. Thank you. That's why I'm planning to move to Texas in 2 years. So it's going to be nice and warm down there then. Sam's in tier 4. Nick's in tier 4. Frank's around the corner from me, so we're in tier 3. No tier 2s here. Tier 4's quite new in it. They brought that out recently.
What's a tier?
A tier is a level. Uh, what will you plant on your 2 acre fruit trees, vegetables? If I had 2 acres, I'd get some goats. I'd get a couple of sheep. I'd get I'd have all around the edge. I'd have a couple of lines of fruit trees, and then in the middle, I'd have all my garden and have I'd definitely have a pond in there. Maybe yeah, something that I can grow fish to eat in, um, and then use that fish water to water the garden. And yeah, I've just got some dreams, man. I've just got some dreams that what I'd do. Um, uh, Perennial veg. So have the trees around the edge, so it'll form like a rectangular shape, and then a pond at one end, and then irrigation system from that pond to water the rest of the garden, and then perennial veg, annual veg, and start selling something like that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's a dream, but I don't know whether we'll ever live that sort of dream. But maybe the kids will. Maybe the kids will. Um, so tears don't matter one bit for me. Doesn't make any difference for my day in day out routine. I look forward to getting back to tier 1 by June. I'd like to get back to that sort of position. I'm sure you have to take a lot of pills. Yeah. Um, Louise, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Sending you love and light from East Yorkshire. Always healthy for guys to talk about their feelings rather than keep them bottled up. And you're setting a good example. Uh, See, I just thought I was having a bit of a whinge. Happy New Year's. I'm currently in Qatar, so I'm going to bed. Right, thanks very much for coming in and joining us from a few hours ahead. You take care, get some rest. Nowhere in UK is in tier 2 anymore. Okay, okay. Um, let's work in 2020 on your dream, Henrik. Um, um, watched your video. So Nick did a really good video on what seeds he's planting this month. So if you haven't seen that, do go and check it out. It is a nice video. It's good seeing Nick in front of the camera as well. He's a really cool, calm sort of guy. If you like that sort of thing, he's a decent bloke. Be about 14,000 for 2 acres of bare agricultural land. The problem is you want a house with it. So I'd sell up where I'd sell my house and I'd move. But the price I'd get for my house, I won't. And my earnings at the moment, it just wouldn't. It wouldn't get me a mortgage. It wouldn't get me what I need to be able to buy a house. So yeah, I just won't be able to do it. Not for a couple of years anyway. Not unless I become a famous YouTube star and do you know, like or I could or I become an Instagram model or something like that. I think I've got what it takes to become an Instagram model. What do you guys think? Oh no. For pain, have you tried EFT or tapping? Take care. Sorry, got to go. Juniper, you take care. uh, have a good evening, and I'll see you soon. Uh, Nick, no need to thank me. It's absolutely true. So yeah. So I'm considering giving up my plots and moving somewhere closer to home. Maybe you should go back into aquaponics, more manageable with your back. Isabel, I do want to set up a small aquaponic thing with my pond. I don't want to do anything too major. I want to try something small first, and see what happens. Um, 14k for 2 acres. Get 5 acres here. It's nearly 100k. See, 14k for 2 acres. Well, I want to see what's going on, man. But need to move from gardening on YouTube to be. See, Dean, that's what I need to do, man. I need to stop being gardening, and I need to become maybe a famous YouTuber or a famous celebrity or an Instagram model. I think Instagram model. I think that's my next career move. See, so far no one said yes. You're gonna make a great Instagram model yet.
I wish my tooth came out.
Well done, congratulations. So Elizabeth will. Elizabeth
I was
will
brushing my tooth and my tooth came out. Yeah.
So, your tooth. Okay, put your tooth away.
Where's the brick? Hey, my tooth has this black thing
So
on it.
don't. Hang on.
Hey.
Tony, I've given it loads of thought. Right, that's my goal for this year. I'm gonna become an Instagram model.
Why is my tooth bleeding?
So does anyone here follow Joe Mills?
Why isn't my tooth bleeding?
Because it doesn't need to. You haven't damaged it.
Oh.
So what is it? The kids have gone. Let me see what Dean's written. So Monty only up for OnlyFans make 50,000 set up an OnlyFans. What does that mean? What does that? I don't know what that means. Tony, I've got the plan figured out exactly. So I've started off here, and by the end of this year, I'm going to be an Instagram. I'm going to be a famous Instagram model, and everyone's going to want to sign me. And after my chili video, if anyone saw my chili video, I might get what do you call it? A sponsorship deal for selling PG tips. And if I do that, then my farm's coming around the corner. The tooth fee will give you a present. So that's my Google OnlyFans. She gets involved in all my conversations. And then clear your browser. Okay. Watch Borat. I think this sounds a bit naughty. So on that note, the sound's just dropped. I think the sound needs to just drop where this conversation's going. No, no one's paying to look at anything. Yeah, yeah. You've got me. Dean. You got me struggling for words now, man. Because you just put something in my head, and yeah, you got me struggling for words. And on that note, I'm gonna call it an evening. Yeah, I am gonna call it an evening on that. Guys, thanks for listening to me whinge. Thanks for listening to me have a little moan, and thanks for that little laugh at the end. That's brightened up my evening. I appreciate it, guys. I feel for the guy the way they. Right, guys. So I'm gonna call it. Rebecca Reyes. I saw you coming early and I didn't say hello. I apologise for that. Rattle Australia. You take care. I'm just gonna call it a day now. So you take care, everyone. I'm gonna leave it there. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.